Deci este Ethan Ampadu, este capitanul Leeds United și tocmai și-a prelungit contractul până în 2030.
Afternoon, Ethan. Good to see you. In terms of tomorrow's game, it's the last one in the end of the head coach's second year now. What do you need to get out from it when you look at the bigger picture ahead to the Nations League and the Euros?
To prepare for that. That's what our focus has been in this student camp, to raise our levels, to put in better performances, to learn from mistakes that we've learned from in the past, to put them right, and like you said, for what's to come, to make sure we prepare and to keep building momentum for that.
Întrebarea este ce înseamnă aceste două meciuri din iunie. Focusul nostru a fost să ne ridicăm nivelul, să stăm împreună, să ne îmbunătățim relațiile de joc și să învățăm din greșeli, astfel încât să fim pregătiți pentru Nations League.
And in terms of your relationship with the manager, you've had the captain's armband as well. I mean, what's it been like in the 2 years working under Craig Bellamy?
Yeah, it's been really good. Really excited. I think every player could tell you that. It's been really enjoyable to play, really been enjoyable to learn, develop, learn the principles, not just from him but his coaching staff. I think it's building for exciting times. I missed a lot of it maybe in the first year for injury, so a little bit of catch up at the start, but it's been really nice to play under.
A doua întrebare a fost ce au însemnat acești 2 ani sub selecționerul Craig Bellamy. Au fost 2 ani foarte frumoși și foarte interesanți. Păcat că în primul dintre acești ani nu am putut lua parte în totalitate în cauza accidentărilor, dar a fost important și este important să deprindem principiile și nu numai principiile sale, ci și ale întregului staff. Și cred că toți jucătorii sunt de acord cu mine că au fost 2 ani foarte frumoși.
And on a personal level, Ethan, you spoke about your injury struggles there, but you've come back incredibly strong, 2 awards at Leeds, a new contract, and captain for club and country. I mean, do you feel like you're almost at the peak of your powers at the moment, still only 25 years of age?
I hope not. I'm quite a negative person in terms of like I mostly focus on the mistakes I made rather than the positive. So for me personally, I feel like I've got a lot to learn, a lot to improve on. So I'm hoping in years to come I can maybe answer that question in a more positive way. But it's obviously, like you said, does feel good. We're in a good moment with Leeds. We had a good year. It's been nice to play consistently under Craig. As I said, we really enjoy it. But yeah, it's all leading to exciting times. But it seems like it's going okay.
Întrebarea a fost dacă la 25 de ani, fiind capitanul lui Leeds și capitanul echipei naționale, se află în vârful carierei. Și răspunsul, peste câțiva ani, poate să vă răspund într-o manieră mai pozitivă la această întrebare, pentru că focusul meu este pe ceea ce greșesc. Trebuie să-mi îmbunătățesc performanța, trebuie să învăț din greșeli, dar, într-adevăr, la 25 de ani, până acum, sub Craig Bellamy, a fost o perioadă foarte frumoasă, așa cum am răspuns și la întrebarea anterioară.
Lawrence Mora. Ethan, well, again, congratulations on the new contract at Leeds. Your central midfield, I mean, you were moved around as a younger player, playing centre-back, centre of a 3, midfield. When do you feel like you kind of went into those levels in terms of central midfield and that really becoming your position?
I still think I'm comfortable to play in multiple positions. This year, obviously, I played in, I said, centre mid a lot. I've really enjoyed it. I think the more you play in a certain position, obviously you can develop a little bit more there, and you can learn the finer details that takes players to the very top. So that's been a really positive thing, and one thing that I've really enjoyed. Still think like I said, I still think I've got a lot to learn and a lot to improve on, but I think the progress that I've made throughout this last year, maybe especially in terms of playing in the same position each year, has been quite good.
A fost întrebat, fiind folosit pe mai multe posturi, unde se simte cel mai bine. Spune că eu mă simt confortabil pe toate aceste posturi pentru că am posibilitatea să învăț tot ceea ce este specific fiecăruia dintre acestea. Am posibilitatea să-mi îmbunătățesc performanța, am foarte multe de învățat și așa cum am mai spus, pe asta mă concentrez. Să învăț și cu cât sunt folosit pe mai multe posturi, cu atât deprinderile vor deveni mai bune.
And in those younger years when you were coming through, you obviously went abroad and played. So is that something that you'd recommend to younger Welsh players as they're looking to break through, perhaps rather than championship loans to go abroad and play? And do you feel that's helped you in the international game as well?
I'd recommend just going out to play. If you learn a lot more playing than rather sitting on the bench. And I understand that everyone wants to fight to play for the club they're at, but especially when you're young, game time is the most important thing that I thought. And I was never afraid of going abroad, and I would always recommend it. But wherever someone's preference is, I think that's where they should go play. But it's something that I would definitely encourage. I definitely learned a lot as a player and also just as a human being. You have to go to different environments, different cultures, and learn and adapt. But it's one thing that I've been really grateful for.
Dacă a recomandat tinerilor jucători galezi să îndrăznească să joace și în alte țări. Spune că devii un jucător mai bun jucând, altfel nu poți. Și de aia încurajez pe tineri și ca jucători, dar și ca oameni să aibă curajul să meargă în diferite alte culturi, în diferite țări, în diferite medii, care îi vor face mai buni și ca oameni și ca jucători.
And then just finally for me, in terms of you've got some really youngsters on this trip, haven't you? Some fresh players in there. What's that been like integrating them into the squad? And can I just ask you about Jadon, because obviously you play with him at Leeds. What's he like and how's he fitted in and what can we expect from him?
No, it's been really exciting, to be honest with you. A couple of the people maybe you meet for the first time, but the way everyone's taken to it, the way everyone's taken to the players, how they've got stuck in and wanted to adapt and learn the system, learn the styles has been really, really good. I think last game you got to witness that when Cam came on. I think he did really well. But everyone throughout the week has shown all their qualities. And you mentioned Jadon there. Obviously, I see him day in, day out at Leeds, and I know the ability he's got, and I know the ability that he can get and the levels he can get to. But he's a hard-working kid, and he's got to make sure, first of all, that he stays like that, because, like I said, he's young, he's got a lot to learn, but I'm sure he can.
Și care este situația cu tinerii alături de care se află acum. Poate că unii dintre ei se află pentru prima oară la o acțiune cu noi, dar e clar în cazul tuturor că vor să învețe, vor să se adapteze și vor să se integreze. Toți au calități și asta s-a văzut și în meciul contra Ganei, ați fost martori oculari, deci chiar am o impresie pozitivă.
Ethan, do you know Drăgușin that plays for Spurs, and what do you think about him?
No, I think he's shown. I don't know, can't remember how many years he's been at Tottenham, but I think since he's come to Premier League, obviously I've got to know him, got to know his game more, and I think he's shown his quality. Hard working, tough defender to play against. So it's obviously going to be a tough battle, but one that we're ready for, prepared for. And as I say, I get to see him a little bit more because he plays in the Premier League. But yeah, he's shown that he's top.
Congratulations on your contract and your good season with Leeds. After my colleague said, and after you analyzed the team of Romania, do you think that maybe another Romanian player could face you in the Premier League next season or in the next years?
I mean, you never know. I think it's a country that's got a lot of quality. When we prepared, we know that they have a lot of quality. So I think anyone can. So yeah, we're definitely prepared. And like you said, you never know one day in the future.
Scurt. Românește, chiar dacă colegii n-au...
Ok. În România. A jucat la un campionat mondial, dar ai ratat un campionat european la penaltiuri în semifinala barajului. Ce înseamnă pentru un jucător să joace la o asemenea competiție și ce înseamnă pentru un jucător să rateze astfel la penaltiuri calificarea la o asemenea competiție?
You played the World Cup, but you missed the Euro at penalties. What does it mean for a player to play at such a level and to miss to play at such a level?
It hurts that little bit more because we know what the tournament felt like. We know how it was, the hype around it, the preparations for it, the stage you're on, and it's a stage where the world can see. So it's obviously very disappointing. But it took a little bit of time to get over, because when you want to get to one, you want to get to 2, 3, 4. But it's one that we had to obviously adapt to. We didn't do it, so there's no point reflecting too much on the past. It's all about looking forward to the future and making sure that we can we can take that next step to get ourselves back on that major tournament stage.
Mai mult dor eșecurile, e vorba de tot ceea ce înseamnă după aceea pentru un turneu final, o pregătire, atmosfera de acolo, da, dezamăgitor. A trebuit să treacă ceva timp până să ne revenim, dar n-are rost să mai mergem prea mult în trecut, trebuie să ne concentrăm asupra viitorului, asupra ceea ce avem de făcut ca să revenim la acest nivel.
Johan, everyone, thank you very much.